What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boston Sports Podcast. Today, we will be talking about the Patriots, their past game against the Dolphins, and their upcoming game against the Jets. And we'll also be talking a little bit about the Red Sox and their elimination from the playoffs. So to start, we're going to talk about the Patriots loss to the Dolphins last week, 24-17, in which the Patriots dropped to 0-2 for the first time since 2000. Toner, what is your thoughts on that?
Well, they went down early in the game, just like the Eagles game. Can't dig yourself into that hole and then try to come all the way back and win. Even when your name's Bill Belichick, it doesn't work every time. And it's not going to win you games. It's not going to get you to the playoffs, and it's not going to win Super Bowls. So,
Yeah. I think there were a couple bright spots in that game. A very good game for the Patriots rookie cornerback, Christian Gonzalez. He had a couple tackles and then had a pick off of Tua against Tyreek Hill. And then also a good game for Brendan Schooler. He got a field goal block and one of those creative special teams plays I've seen in a while. But Miss Ahmed, I agree with Toner that you can't be falling behind that early and then trying to get back.
you're hyping this Gonzalez guy up way too much, dude.
No,
He's
I don't
not
think
that
I
not,
am.
bro. He's
He's not
good.
that good.
He's good.
He is good. He's good. He was a projected top 10 pick. We got him at 17 after trading down. I personally think I think he's a really great player.
16 teams didn't think he was a top 10, so
Yeah, I think he was a
Really?
top 10 player. Everybody else in the league thought he was a top 10 player. Not everybody needed a cornerback.
I mean,
all
think
right.
about it. There were 3 quarterbacks, 2 running backs taken ahead of him. That's 5 players already. And normally those are like always in front. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he probably
Okay, well, if he
definitely
was that
should have.
good, he would have been ahead of them.
I guess we got
Uh
lucky.
yeah, I guess we
Maybe
got
no. It
lucky.
was just other teams didn't need him. Other teams just had solid cornerbacks.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I
All
think
16 teams.
well,
Yeah.
not all 16. There were two teams. I believe the Seahawks took Devon Witherspoon, who was the consensus number one cornerback, and then the Commanders took at number 16 Emmanuel Forbes because they believe that Forbes was more of a physical player than Gonzalez. But Gonzalez thus far has shown he's a pretty physical player.
All right.
So
Well,
personally, I think he's pretty good.
on to next week's game against the today at 1 o'clock against the Jets. Zach Wilson. Now that Aaron Rodgers is hurt, and they lose this game, it's over. I think it's over. There's no way it'd be 0-3 playing the Cowboys and the Saints. Cowboys
Yeah.
defense is they're not gonna win that game. So 0-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saints are 2-0, probably 0-5. They're dead.
But I will say the Patriots do come into this game as 2.5 point favorites over the Jets, which is good. I'll take those odds. And the Patriots are coming into this game after beating the Jets 13 straight times
They'll lose.
over the past 7 years.
They'll
Yeah,
You
but
find a
really
think
way
think
to
about it.
lose.
When they beat them, they had top wide receivers. They had Tom Brady for pretty much all of those years, and they had just a really, really bad Jets team. But now the Jets are actually decent with a really solid, like just overall defense. They have Garrett Wilson. It's like the only thing wrong with their team is Zach Wilson.
Now they have Bill
but
Belichick who thinks he's him and thinks he's still gonna do this, win the same way he did with Brady, and he's not.
It's not going to
I
work.
mean, Billy, you say like their only weakness is Zach Wilson, but he is the quarterback, and a lot
Exactly.
of a
Yeah.
lot of those weapons he has at wide receiver, tight end, are kind of rendered ineffective if your quarterback can't get the ball to them. And I think their defense is good. I don't think it's like that good. I think the Patriots do have a chance against them today. I think it really comes up to how Mac and the offense plays and whether we have our full offensive line.
Yeah, I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a close game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could go
Caden
either
and
way.
both Caden and Anthony, what do you think is the Patriots' strongest part of their team? Like special teams, defense, offense.
It's
What is it?
defense. It's defense.
Defense?
I
Special
mean,
teams, all
our
the
special
special teams, they run on the field like 5 times a game. The other team kicks the ball, they let it go into the end zone, they run off the field.
I mean, they made a good special teams play last
Okay,
week.
they made one.
Yeah, see,
There
that's
won't
what
be
I'm
another
talking
one
about.
the rest of the season.
Okay, so then they're bad.
Uh, I think the defense is our strongest point, just because we've got good linebackers, and for the most part, we have good cornerbacks. But kind of our number one cornerback, Jonathan Jones, is out this week, with an ankle injury, and our usual slot corner, Marcus Jones, is out on the IR with a broken shoulder for the next 5 weeks.
And then the other Jones tried getting into a airport with a bunch of guns in his backpack, but
Yeah, so he's not going to be playing for a little
John
bit.
Jones or
Jack Jones.
Jack
Jack
Jones.
Jones.
Jack Jones, not John Jones. John Jones is better.
I feel like there's so many Joneses on the Patriots. Like Bill Belichick
Yeah.
is like mastering all the Joneses. Mac Jones, Jonathan Jones,
Oh, yeah.
Jack Jones, John Jones,
It's a lot of Jones.
Yeah.
Bonner Jones, Marcus Jones. That's 5.
I mean, I think the offense has some potential with the Patriots. Just we need some more offensive weapons. And whether the rookies we drafted this year could be those weapons, I'm not sure at this point. But I think we need like that one good playmaker. And there has been some talk recently about the Patriots maybe trading for Mike Evans because he is not signing an extension with the Buccaneers and his contract runs up at the end of the year. Or T. Higgins, same thing with him. He hasn't signed a contract with the Bengals. His contract runs up at the end of the year.
T.
Does it-
Higgins is
does it
24.
really
Mike
matter?
Evans is 30. So Mike Evans is probably the end of his career. And T. Higgins, I'm guessing the Buccaneers, after the season they're starting to have this year, might actually re-sign Mike Evans due to the fact he's at kind of like the end of his career. And T. Higgins is on a team with a bunch of other weapons, like Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, and he's only 24, so he has a lot of his career left to play. So I think if we were to get one of them, T. Higgins would probably be the most likely one to sign, and he'd probably be the best one to sign. Of course,
but-
DeAndre Hopkins would have been best, but can't do that.
I think to get T. Higgins, we'd probably have to give up quite a bit in both a contract and a trade package.
Okay, the Red Sox. Boring as all hell. Haven't done anything to try to get a new GM, and they've just been sitting down and doing nothing. And all they've done is look inside of the front office and what they give that guy, like executive assistant. I don't even
Hold on.
know.
But
I mean, okay, but at least they're taking more time to find a GM. They can't just like go out for a week, try to find a GM, and then come back with another Chaim Bloom.
They
Do you want
haven't
another
even
Chaim
yeah,
Bloom?
started.
no, they said that they were gonna take more time to find a GM this time.
But they
They
haven't
said
even
there was-
started.
it was-
They're
Who
not
says they
looking at
haven't started?
How do you know
Sam
that?
Kennedy.
That
You don't
came
know
out
that,
like a
though.
week ago.
No, it came out a couple days ago.
Okay, maybe they haven't started. The season hasn't even ended yet.
Okay, they still
They have the
taking their
entire
time.
off season, which is like 5 months.
You can't wait the entire offseason. You have to make moves in the offseason.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're in the season right now.
Yeah,
I mean, now that we're out of playoff
There's like a week
contention,
left.
then yeah, probably.
there's
I mean,
nothing
yeah,
going
so
on. I haven't watched the Red Sox in like a week. I watched them once in the last week. They're so boring to watch. There's nothing to watch.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I
Baseball's a
think
boring
absolutely
sport,
no.
but yeah,
Well, it's not a
the Red
boring
Sox were.
sport.
it is.
I believe-
it is.
I mean, I think like a couple of days ago, to absolutely nobody's surprise, we were eliminated from playoff contention.
Well,
Officially,
yeah,
I feel like
we're
we were eliminated a couple weeks back.
we're eliminated in August, bro. There's like a week left in the season. The off season starts pretty soon. Well, actually, you have the playoffs, but like,
I mean, yeah, you have the whole playoffs. So the
Okay.
offseason doesn't start for like another 2 months.
but if they haven't started yet, when do you think they're gonna start?
I don't know, but I'm guessing they can probably find a GM in the next 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want them to get it in 8 months.
So the correct me if I'm wrong, the playoffs end mid-October,
Like, no, they end like November 1st or something.
November 1st. Then
Yeah,
you
but
have
the
November.
Sox aren't gonna be in the playoffs, so
Yeah, you have November, you have all of October, November, December, January, February,
Are you gonna make any
March.
moves in November, December, January, February, and March?
Probably. It does the GM doesn't have to make all the moves.
So the front office is all gonna somehow decide on stuff all together. They're
the
all,
front office led by what's his
the
name?
only
John
front
Henry.
office the only front office in Major League Baseball is gonna be all together. They're not gonna have one executive GM.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
fine.
I mean, but I'm
Okay,
guessing
it's not. Just
I'm
chill.
guessing by the time off season is in full swing, we'll probably have a GM. I think because they've waited a week to start looking for a GM doesn't mean that they're never gonna find one.
Yeah, I know that they'll
Yeah. By
find
the
one.
way, they said that they would take like at the least 3 months to like do a full in-depth search for one.
But
So
they
1
haven't
week,
started.
bro, 1 week is a 12th of that time. Okay, just chill out.
Well, they lost 1/12. They only have 11/12 left.
11 12. 11 12.
11/12.
And okay, but like maybe Sam Kennedy was lying. Maybe they have started. Who's saying they haven't?
Why would he
doesn't have to-
lie?
I don't know.
Why?
He might have a reason to lie.
And what reason would he have to lie?
I don't know.
You
I feel like he
don't
could
know.
though.
It's not lying.
Well, anyway, the Red Sox lost to the White Sox last night. Again, to nobody's surprise. Lost 1-0 after we let up a 300-foot home run in the 9th inning. So
Isn't 300 feet
300
kind of
feet.
like not that far?
yeah, that's like
No.
basically to the pesky pole.
That's like out of the
Oh.
stadium, Nelson.
I don't know baseball, okay? All I know is that it's boring.
It's
And
not
It
that
sucks
boring.
to play and it sucks to watch.
Oh,
No.
come on.
That's that.
All right, well, wrap it up here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Leave a like. See ya.
What an outro. What an outro.
What a, like,
Greatest of all
Xeno
time.
Genesis
Greatest
after
of all
that.
time. I know.